Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Monday Night Live
Welcome.
with the arrival. Okay. Oh, the light is kind of bright, but it's okay. So I
Is
need
it
it.
too bright for you?
No, I need it
Okay.
to see the bugs that are going to come
hmm
and fly right at me. Put my glasses on. I hope everyone's doing well tonight.
Yes.
Um, from from the top, I
hmm
just want to say, want to do a little bit of advertisement.
Well, I guess you won't. We can do it again later too when more people come in too.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, then we'll wait, I guess.
hmm
I was going to just say that we are doing our KNC arrival package. If you're interested, you can email us at thearrival20@gmail.com. And yeah, that's about it right now. I can't see our chat, so can't see who's in here. Is there a reason why it's not showing up?
I guess there's no one saying anything.
Oh, no one's saying hello or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Here, see, someone showed up. There you go.
Okay. Hi, Takesha. How are you? Hope all is well. What's going on back home? Hope everything's going good. Hi, Mickey Lee. How are
Hello.
you? Hope everything's good, guys. Has all the snow ceased? Are we moving into springtime or is it still cold? Hi, Aunt Linda.
Hello.
How are you? Um, is it springtime yet? In what is this? April?
March. It's coming into
Oh, it's coming
April.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably starting to change.
Hi, Stacy. Good evening.
Hey,
How
Stace.
are you? Hi, Rose. How are you doing, sis?
I want to bring this light down a little bit more. It'll get rid of this dark.
Okay. Anyway, just wanted to say to everyone, hello. Oh, it's cold. It's still cold. It hasn't started to warm up yet.
Nice.
Hi, James Foster. How are you?
Oh, that is a little too bright. That's a little better, right?
I don't know. It's in your face.
It's really in my face. Okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, so what's new here? We have, I think in the last 2 days, I don't think we did any videos. We have Benjamin and Henrietta are back together again.
Yeah.
And we have the two golden chickens together.
Right.
And Grip and Cairo are doing well. So we've just been kind of just taking it easy, and Kenny's been laying his cement.
Yeah, doing the trying to cement this outside, get rid of all the dust. You're
Yeah.
moving right along.
Yeah. It's good, and it's looking nice so far. It looks good. I can't wait till it's done. Mickey says March 20th was the first day of spring. Okay. So then, yeah, it'll be coming.
It's coming soon.
Takesha says, I'm okay knocking these IT courses out so I can prayerfully bring a job with me. I'm still planning my big move to Ghana. I'll definitely visit y'all in the Gambia. Oh, that's awesome. I want to go to Ghana too. I want to visit Ghana. Yeah. Ayadal said, hi family, it's changing weather here too in the UK. And Rose said it's warmer in the UK. That's good. Okay. Brown Coat Blue says, greeting family. How's everything? How's everyone doing? We're doing good. Things are coming along one day at a time. Kenny's getting. Have you been showing what you're doing?
Well, I started showing when I started off with the cement. But I haven't taken a video. With the progress that we've gotten so far. Okay. I'll probably take one tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm sure it's cold in Ohio. Ohio's always windy and cold, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so do you want to talk about the land? You can mention it now and then mention it later.
Yeah, you go ahead and to share what we trying to help someone with.
Okay. We just want to make an announcement for fellow, I wouldn't say colleague, but someone who out of our group, Properties of the Gambia group, that brought land here back in 2020. And she was planning on coming to the Gambia to do business.
Right.
And she brought 2 plots of land, a 40 by 40.
Well, it's two 20 by 20s, but yeah, 40 by 40. Yeah.
40 by 40. And she took she took ill and is now no longer able to come to the Gambia.
Right.
And she is selling her land.
Right.
So it's 2 plots. And it's in, I think it's in Jambanjelly.
Well, it's Jamban. It's like they say Sanyang or Pacholi, but it's
Pacholing. Yeah. But Pacholing 1, because I think there's 2. Pacholing 1 and 2. Pacholing 1. I think it's Jambanjelly. And the plots are nice. They're the land's flat.
Yeah, we went to look at it. It looks really good. It looks really nice. The land is flat. It's something. It's buildable. You know, you don't have to. There's a couple trees on there. And the location. It's a really nice location. And so, I mean, with that being said, you know, we went over to take a look at it, and we just want to help her out and just letting everyone know, because she owns the property right out. It's her property. She bought it. She has her papers. She showed her papers, and she just wants to see if someone is interested in purchasing land. And she's pretty much letting it go for close to what she purchased it for. And that was a couple of years back. So with that being said, if you're interested, it's a great deal. And we're not in the land business, so we're not doing that. We just want to help someone out that has asked us to help them.
Just advertising.
Advertise it for them. Right.
Yeah. So 40 by 40, right? Jambanjelly.
Right.
Sort of, kind of, right? And it's a nice piece of land, and it is going for how much is it going for?
630. I think it's 630,000.
630. Okay. So if you're interested, you can just give us an email, thearrival20@gmail.com. And again, we're not land sellers or anything. This is only a person who got sick and now she's unable to come to the Gambia.
Yeah.
And we are trying to help advertise her land for her. Okay.
And email us and we'll give you all particulars and how to, communicate with her and everything if you're interested. Okay.
Yes. So Brown Coat Blue says it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit in Chi-Town. Takesha says, how are you guys doing? I'm loving the progress of the house and the chicken coop. Wilbur White says hello from Arizona. Oh, Rose is moving for good. Yay, sis. She said, I'm preparing my final move to Zimbabwe and I've started building, but it's really hard when you're not on the ground. Hats off to you. Wow. Yes. So this is the year that you're making it happen. I'm happy for you. So Brown Coat Blue said 2 20 by 20 will be 40.
40 by 20, but she has a 40 by 40.
It's 40 by 40.
Yeah, so she can get all the particulars on it. I'll look on the paper.
No, it is a 40 by 40.
No, I know it's a 40 by 40, but you said 2 20 by 20s. That's
no, I didn't. I said it's 40 by 40. You said it's 2 20 by 20s.
Oh, yeah. I said that?
Yeah, okay. I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's 40 by 40.
It's a 40 by 40.
40 by 40, yes. So I think, anyway, I don't know.
No, it is a 40 by 40.
Yeah. So that is it. So yeah, let us know about that, okay? And it's a nice piece of land. Yeah. Look at this. That is so similar. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So tonight, what is our topic that we're talking about tonight?
Distractions.
Okay. Do you want to talk about any distractions that are obvious in life, or just distractions, everyday distractions, or?
Well, when we were talking, remember we were talking about the distractions that can come. When we have purpose, we have plan as a people, as a, and we're moving towards a goal, a common goal. They always, I'll say the powers that be that want to cause us to be off track, they would always show distraction. And if they want to have an objective that they want to meet, they'll bring in a distraction so that the masses will actually go and look at, something else when they're doing something else. For example, I guess you could use George Floyd as one.
George Floyd.
When during demic, what you want to call it. You know, they needed something to distract our people from looking at the real of what's going on and how they were planning everything that they're doing now. So they created that, you know, by on, you know, YouTube and everything, a national stage execution. So our focus would be off of the other objectives that they had, you see. And so they would go and they created that. So everyone's looking at that, you know. Then they have the riots and, you know, and everybody takes their focus off of the demic, you would call it. And then they move into the next phase. So we go into the next phase and they're giving everybody the Jim Jones juice and everything. And after they've taken it, you know, they want to move with another distraction. And they always use, it seems like they always use our people to distract us from what they're doing. You know what I mean?
So when it seems like everyone is going forward in a positive way, they'll use our people to make to cause a distraction.
Yeah, like when we learn who we are. We're waking up.
Right.
We're waking up. We're understanding who we are as a people. We're learning we're the people of the book. That's the truth, you know. And we're learning how we are. It goes past 1619 as far as the slave trade. It goes beyond that, and we're learning of all the truths that they were hiding from us for 400 years. And you know, now that it's all coming to light, we're understanding what they threw a distraction out to take us in, because after the 400 years, remember the Great Return? Everybody started going back to Ghana.
Yes.
The Great Return and the Year of Return, and there was a lot of people going back.
Yes.
And you know, and they had to do something. That first distraction that came out was with this great big sickness that they had.
Yes.
Because that came 20. Now remember, the year of return was 19. And so immediately, right, they had to bring this out to distract everyone from understanding, oh, wow, year of return, it's over now. We're moving into another facet of who we are as a people. And so they do that distraction. And then, like I said, the Floyd thing came during the other distraction. And then as we move forward, now we're having more distractions. You know, they always want to put one of our people out front so that we can actually just take our focus off at them. Now they got the judge confirmation here. You see, they have that out there. And I think
so all the while, all these distractions are going on. What something is going on in the background, like they're preparing the next major thing for us.
There's a new agenda on the table. It's a world order.
The new world order.
It's a world order.
New world order.
Great big reset. So, you know, to keep you from looking into it further, every time some more information comes out, we gotta, you know, hey, let's throw this out there, get them to, you know, look over here at this, and then give them something to cheer about.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to take a survey. Is that right? All right. On this other issue we were talking about that we thought might be a distraction. You know what we're talking about, right? Yeah. What do you think? Should we ask them if they think it's a distraction or not?
You already just talked about it, so go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you go ahead and talk about that one because you saw that. We saw that. Remember?
Well, we saw the what is it? The article, not the article, but
YouTube.
the YouTube thing about Will Smith.
Yeah.
Slapping Chris Rock, you know, in the face. I guess everybody saw this, I'm sure. So we watched it a couple times, you know, and I was like, wait a minute, you know, at first, you know, was this a joke or was this was that staged?
Yeah.
Or was this like a joke? You know, so I watched it maybe 3 or 4 times, and I don't know. I just kind of think that it was a stage. That it was staged, because even though Will is a wonderful actor. I love him. Chris Rock is a wonderful comedian.
Well, you said the key word. They're actors.
They're actors, right? So I'm saying, you know, he really played that off, but nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I guess at the Oscars, do you have security? I don't even know.
I didn't even know what was an Oscar.
I don't even watch the Oscars. I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to the Oscars. But
see how they did that.
When I saw that, I'm thinking, don't they have security? Don't they have someone at the front row or at the stage where you just can't come up and have access to Chris Rock? And it looked like Chris was kind of welcoming him because he kind of put himself a little out in the forefront, like, you know, and he saw Will coming. He didn't turn away when Will slapped him and walked away. He didn't look back to see if he was going to come get him. I just think it was staged.
Well, I mean, it could have well been staged because, you know, at first the other distraction with this they call so-called war,
right?
Another distraction there. But I'm not going to get into that because that's not us fighting each other right now. I'm not even going to talk about that. Yeah. I'll say that with this distraction that they have now, there's another agenda coming down the pipe, if you would say. They're bringing new things, and they don't want us to be concentrated on those new things. They would rather have us go and, you know, oh, wow, look, one black man slapped another black man, you know, and what is, you know, that's, you know, it's just the ratings. I didn't even know the Oscars was Oscars. That's not even something we even watch, is it?
I think that because it is not, you know, televised, or not, because not too many melanated people watch it, because they don't really give Oscars to us. You know, there's only a few. There's like the 5 stars, the 5 melanated stars in Hollywood, you know, Angela Bassett, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. Who else could it be? Samuel Jackson.
Sidney Poitier.
I think he died. There's not that many, you know.
Well, I mean, they gave Oscars, you know.
But I'm saying, so it could have been for ratings. It could be for ratings. It could be for so many other things, but
it makes sense though.
And why wasn't he arrested? Because Chris Rock said he didn't want to press charges. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So I think it was a distraction. I do. So do you guys think it was a distraction? Do you think it was a distraction, or do you think it was staged?
Well, I think it was something that was set forth to bring in money. Because who in the Oscars, just think about it. Mm-hmm. We don't even watch the Oscars because our people aren't really represented in the Oscars fairly.
Some people watch them, but not the majority. Yeah, not like
I didn't even know it was on until I saw that little clip. I said, Oscars. What? But anyway, I think they needed to get a people that has not been watching it, which is us, to come. Oh wow, let's turn our attention to this to the Oscars. So, what better way for us to turn? You know, and the whole thing is they have the camera always up close on people, right? And when they're talking and presenting awards, how is it that it has his back to, you know, he's walking up and they have the camera to his back? You know how they do those faces?
They didn't show the front part.
You know, and you know, I don't know Chris, but if he just slapped me, man, boy, ain't no way that I'd been laughing. I would have like, you out your mind. You know what I mean? The natural reaction.
He wasn't even angry. Chris wasn't even angry. It just seemed like a whole fake. Like, it was so fake to me. Anyway, let's see. Takesha says, yes, sir. Talk about the distractions. And somebody said here.
Jumped up on us. Let me see.
So true, Kenny. And we blacks took billions of dollars to Africa. So now they switching the game up. Yep. Yes, they did take billions. I think in Ghana alone in 2020, they rated over, I think it was $40 billion or something that year, or something like that. It was a lot of money, a whole lot of money. Akita said, yes, it is. Mickey Lee says, I feel the same way. And Jessica says ratings. And Rose says, I thought it was staged too. They know people aren't watching the Oscars, so they gave us something to talk about. Yes. Yeah. And Jet Union said, I don't watch it either, but it's everywhere. I think it was staged too. He was just the 6th one to get it. Wow. Yes. Angel said a definite distraction. Phil R says the Oscars is paganism,
Yes.
and both these people are not true men. The
Yes.
world says, "Go to your brothers in private."
Yes.
There you go.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's what I said. I mean, you go to him in private and talk to him about that. I mean, that's a man thing, you know.
Yeah.
And to go up there and just hey, it didn't even seem right to me.
Yeah.
You know, the whole way as a man to man operation. You step to him, you're gonna step to him, and then you're not gonna steal him. You stole him. You know, that's like.
No, I don't think he really saw him because I think Chris. That's what he said. He was kind of like standing
I'm
there.
saying it
he
seemed
was
like
he was standing there like come on, hurry up, like waiting for him to come slap him. You just the way he was standing there. I don't know.
Anyway, the reason why we brought it up is because I think that they're using that as another distraction.
Yes, I do believe so too.
And because right now there's so many issues happening as far as with cryptocurrency, with the artificial intelligence, with the currencies, and not only that,
the grocery
stores being empty. The
gas
prices are on a rise. So why not stage something that our people, they know we're an emotional people. Most of the times that we're always going to, look at something, but it's all right to glance, but don't stare, let it go.
Yeah.
And what's happening is that if you are planning for what you have already known within your gut or your intuition that's coming, or planning for food, growing your own food, that kind of thing, that's where you can be distracted by looking at some drama like this.
Yeah. Rudy says, I don't even give thought to the drama between celebrities. We got real world issues. That's true because they are stars. And if that would happen between someone who wasn't a superstar, just an ordinary person, just going to the stage and slapping Chris Rock, they would have been arrested, the police would have been called, and it would have been a whole thing. So we were just making our point that when it comes to celebrities, there's rules for them and there's rules for us. Like there's rules for different people. So to me, it was a distraction. Keisha said, I don't think it was a stage. She said, if someone caught you off guard, you'd be surprised too. That's true. That's true. I mean, we're just saying, like, could it possibly be staged, Bill says, buck dancing in the presence of our open enemies. Yes. Is that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
It's time for us to wake up. And I think there's so many people waking up that they do these things. So we just feel like we're not making any progress or just like this to keep us distracted, just to keep us someplace else. But
I'm finding out the truth.
Yes, I'm finding out the truth. Yes. So it's important that we stay focused, that we stay the course, that we continue to do our due diligence, like planting our gardens.
Yes. Or making preparations for the future.
Preparations for the future.
So you're not swamped.
Caught by surprise with all the stuff that's coming,
Wow.
Davinia says, Yehuda says, Shalom, everyone. You guys are real, telling the truth. Thank you, Davinia. Thank you. Blind guy, his wife, and their life. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Please put this on Benjamin's books. or Rooster Jail. Listen,
go ahead.
We took today. Was it today?
Yes.
Today we went in because I want to have some chicken, some baby chicks. So I said, let's put Henrietta and Benjamin back together, and let's put the two little chickies on the side where Benjamin was at.
Yeah.
So we got Benjamin and Henrietta on the big side.
Right.
I think you took a video of it.
I think
you will see the
like
video.
It takes so much time to upload it. It seems like.
Yeah, the internet.
That's why it's slow on our videos. Go ahead.
The internet's crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I'm in there, giving them food and everything. And can you believe Benjamin, that you want me to put money on his books, came what do you call it, charging toward me and pecked me, like to attack me. He pecked the bottom of my leg, like, below my knee.
Yeah.
But he came so fast, it just caught me off guard, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I went and I got a broom, and I was trying to kill him with that broom, but he got away from me, so I couldn't kill him. But first, I just want to let you know that Benjamin is dead.
Not yet.
But he's not dead. We didn't kill him, but he is going to be dead, because if I'm coming in there to feed you and you're going to attack me, you're dead. And as soon as I see her laying heads, I told Kenny, however you want to kill Benjamin, kill him, do whatever you want to do. I do not like Benjamin. He is, I was feeding him, and there was no reason for him to be like that. So thank you. So the money, so you want me to put that on Henrietta's?
On his books, on Benjamin's book.
Benjamin is getting ready to die. I'm not kidding.
Well, at least he can enjoy something before he goes.
Thank you. That just made me want to tell that story. So Takesha says, Jada has been publicly embarrassing Will, and unfortunately Chris Rock caught the brunt ends of it.
Okay.
Yes. Takesha, that's true. It is. That whole situation is horrible. I agree. R. Hogan says, hello, guys, here from Chicago. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey.
Hi, town.
All right, welcome.
All right. Jamila said, Chris Rock has a history of trashing black women. I'm glad he got the slap. And sometimes that's another thing. Sometimes that we publicly, like I think Phil was saying, we do this dance for the people to make ourselves look, to degrade one another, and to make ourselves look like we don't have no sense or no common sense. But yeah, Chris Rock needs to stop, because he's a black man and he needs not to be doing that in front of anyone.
Absolutely.
Because we need to be uplifting one another. That's what they want us to do. They want us to treat each other bad.
And I think that the whole point of it is the fact that it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no matter how you look at it, if he did it because he was, trying to defend her honor or whatever the case may be, there's a way to do it, but I'm not going to be the judge or jury. That's just my opinion on what I observed. Others see it differently, and that's respected.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the overall thing is that I'm bringing this out because I don't want our people to be distracted and looking at drama that on something like that happened, when we have real world issues that are about to hit us. And a lot of people are not prepared because it's hard to see this stuff, but don't continue in, being entertained by it, because they're going to drag it out. I'm going to tell you, they're going to drag it out. They loved it, because hey, trust me, it's black on black. So anytime it's black on black, it's always either a joke or something like that. And it's unfortunate that they had to go the way it went, but just don't let it be a distraction, because we're entering in serious times, and there are going to be more distractions that they're going to present to us. But we just wanted to bring it on and bring it out and just kind of make that conversation be out here about the distractions, and this is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Where were we at?
Okay, Joella Lewis says, hello from Fort Worth. Is seeing some stars do the craziest things to get ratings. That's true. Mm-hmm. Takesha says, I definitely understand you all's point of view. And I understand yours too, because there has been so much going on with Will and Jada in the news. So it could be either way. It could be a true thing, or it could have been staged. Yes. She says, blind guy, his wife said, so Benjamin is about to be fried or barbecued soon.
Yes.
Probably, I don't know if we're going to
barbecue him.
Barbecue.
I think I'm barbecue. Yeah.
Either way.
I was looking at that leg the other day. That's pretty big leg.
And he got so big. He's definitely, he's a corner. He pets me. I was like, and when he tried to attack Kenny, I was like, oh, let's give Benjamin another chance.
Give him a stay of execution.
A stay of execution, see? But then when he came for me, I was like, oh no, you got to go. Because I wasn't even doing anything. Somebody said rooster meat is very tough.
We need some meat tenderizers.
Someone said, Joella, that if you kill them and they're happy, if you kill them and they're scared, or you kill them and they're angry, then the meat is tough. But if they're not
It's just a quick kill.
A quick kill.
Yeah, they can't be stressed out.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure.
They can't be stressed out when you're
killing
when they're in a cone with their head hanging out there.
So let me just get a something to just yeah. P. Davis says, hi, send me a leg. Angel said, don't bite the hand that feeds you, right?
Yeah.
Like, how dare you? Like, I went out of my way to, yes, don't do that. Takesha said, y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Bill Robinson said, I'm still watching from Miami, Florida. I saw the situation with Will Smith, and all I could say is, oh Yahweh, can these dry bones come on? Is that true?
That is it.
It is time for us to wake up, and yes, Bill, these dry bones can live. It is time for us to arise and shine out of the ashes. They want us to perform and behave like we have no self-control like animals, or we have no self-respect for one another. But it's time for us as the people of the book, it's time for us to
keep the commands,
to repent, you know what I mean, and look to the Most High for everything, and to look to Him for the answers for the remainder of the time that we have here, because He's coming to call. He's coming for His children, and we want to be ready when He comes. We definitely want to be ready when He comes. Yes. Our Hogan says, I don't follow so-called celebrities unless we start recognizing people like yourselves as celebrities, and I know that y'all guys don't care for that title. No way, Jose. Keep doing what you're doing, influencing.
That's what's important.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
We appreciate that, but no, we're just sharing our journey, and that's it. And just trying to let people know that if you want to, like, because we know that everyone doesn't want to, but if you want to return to the motherland, that it's possible, it's doable, and because we did it, and we don't have millions of dollars, and we are making it happen. And yes, you're going to come up against some issues, and yes, it's not going to be easy, and yes, you're not going to be welcomed by everyone, and yes to a lot of things. But trust me, then there's a lot of things that are so, like, it's doable. You can do it, and we're here to share that with whoever wants to know that. We're here to share that with you.
Sure.
Yes,
and just showing demonstration.
I think it came down.
I did too far. Let me see. Right.
Yes. Okay. So Takesha says Chris Rock was doing his job. He talks about everybody. Is that what is the host? Is the host allowed to, like, crack jokes? I don't know.
They always do it.
They do it. Yeah. Okay.
They always talk about someone.
Well, not personal. That was like kind of personal. Yeah. But it was so funny because she did look like Demi Moore. Even though I think she looked pretty. It's just that but it wasn't cute, and it wasn't, it wasn't appropriate. It was wrong, even though that both Demi and Jada both rock that hairstyle. They're both beautiful ladies to me. So anyway, Chris Rock was doing his job. Okay, Rose says they turn our own brothers against each other, but we are still leaving Babylon and going home. Poor them who get used so cheap. Girl, that's the truth right there. We are still going home. We're leaving. Yes. And if that's what they want, they can have it, right? Takesha said, you are right, Kenny. TW says, hey, Gam fam. Hey, TW, how are you? Hope all is well. P. Davis says, hi, see me at chicken when you cook the chicken. Send you a chicken leg. Okay. Bill said hello from the Netherlands. Hello. Takesha said, poor Benjamin. He's a goner. Are we gonna televise that when you? No. Okay.
I mean, the barbecue maybe,
but not him.
No, I wouldn't put that on there. No.
Okay. Descendants from Africa says, good afternoon, arrival. Coming in late. Me and hubby had to get the 5-mile walk in. Good for you. Right. 5 miles. That's good. Okay.
Jump.
Yeah, I did. The one says Shalom, Arrival, Shalom.
Shalom.
Kill it the halal way. We never killed a chicken. Do you ever kill a chicken?
No.
Yeah, we don't know. We're gonna
fish.
We're gonna figure it out.
It can't be too much different than a fish, other than
I think
the feathers and the scales.
But the guy who gave us the chickens said that we can call him and he will come over.
No, I know how to kill the chicken
and show us how to do it.
I don't have to call him. I mean,
I'm just saying he said that he would show us. So Phil says so true. Okay, Jason Holmes says Benjamin is doing his job, protecting his house. Long live King Ben. But he's not supposed to come for me. Like, I don't think that's normal. Like, he shouldn't be trying to attack me. You know, if I was trying to take advantage of them or do something crazy, yeah. But no. Every time I go in there to put new mulch down or to clean or to change the water, I got to worry about being attacked by Benjamin. Yeah, no. I hope every rooster doesn't act like that, because if they do, then I don't want any more roosters. I just want hens. Takesha said, yes, ma'am. Jesus is soon to come for his people. Yepper. And it's time for us to stop being distracted and for us to get our houses in order, our physical house and our spiritual houses in order. Yes. It is time. What's the look?
Nothing. I'm just listening.
Okay. Mickey Lee says, you are getting closer to your destiny when the devil continues to try to derail and distract you. Yes, that's true. Controlled opposition. Joe Lewis says, I hope Will realizes how he embarrassed us, especially since he used to say he didn't like ignorance. Then he gets up and makes a tearful speech about love of fellow man. That's when you start thinking it's all an act, He's such a wonderful actor. He's so good. Ronald Webb says, hey guys, going to have to stew Benji. He already passed frying. Okay, and maybe if you stew him, it will make the meat more tender. You think?
Well, I know how to tenderize it, so I think I'll tenderize it a little bit.
Okay, can you go up a little bit? I don't know, because we just
it jumped. Okay.
Wait, have to stew. Okay, go down. Antonio says, good night, guys. I'm just going to listen, not talk today. Well, night. Okay. All right, Antonio. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you. R. Hogan says the train is still moving forward, and we're going to see more and more inappropriate behavior as the wheat is separated from the chaff.
That's right.
Yes, this is true. Jamila says has alopecia. Okay. Wait. Blind Guy says, wait, I'm here because y'all are celebrities. The dictionary says the state of being well known. Okay, but we're not. We're influencers. Is that
that's better?
We're influencers. Fitzroy Zachary says Africans at home and abroad cannot use Hollywood as a benchmark or frame of reference. The minstrelsy is real.
Okay.
What is the minstrelsy?
I'm gonna look it up. I don't know.
Africans at home and abroad cannot use Hollywood as a benchmark or frame of reference. Oh, I guess it's like the fake. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's I agree, but it's not.
It's not a point of reference either. It is letting us know that the people who are in charge, or the people not in charge, the powers that be who control the media, I guess in charge, who control the media, who control everything, that they could take two well-known men, black men that are well-known, that are stars, celebrities, and have them act this way in front of all these other people when they are kind of like role models, not role models, but you know what I mean? People look up to them and respect them, to get them to perform this way in front of all the people watching, millions of people, millions of views, and to do it because to keep a job or to go along or to do whatever, it's pretty sad. So you can use that as a benchmark or a frame of reference if you're trying just to prove a point. I think that it's pretty sad. if that's what you meant by that. So, that's my take on that. How about you?
I don't have one because I'm not using it as a benchmark. It's a distraction. That's all it is. It's just a distraction.
Yeah, and then it was a
And
distraction.
they want to use that as a distraction,
Mm-hmm.
so that we don't see what else they're doing. That's my take on it. Okay.
YXR says, I know you guys heard 100,000 Ukrainians were brought here, given houses, health care, and fast track to citizenship, but never any resources for blacks.
And that's one of the reasons why we're distracted, so that we don't see this.
Yeah.
And we remember when the Haitians were on board.
Over 100,000, and wait a minute, and they were given houses. They didn't have to buy them, and health care, and citizenship. That's terrible. That's all I can say. Mm-hmm. It's so sad.
Yeah, we remember when the Haitians. Can I say something?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We remember when the Haitians were at the border, and they showed all those images of horses chasing them, and they stood there. They couldn't get in, and they turned them all away. They were chasing them back across the border. They went down there, had this big old, all these dignitaries going down, the vice president, everybody, so the whole thing is, if you're distracted, you won't see stuff like that, and you won't be, making any squawk about it. But that's serious. That's a serious issue. How is that? But we know how it is, because I don't want to get into the history of all of that, but that's because they're taking care of their own. And that's the bottom line. All right, I'm sorry, but that's all I wanted to say. Okay. What's to say?
Takesha said, I really hate seeing two brothers disrespect one another. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. And then someone saying that they're offered UK citizens to host refugees. They're offering money. Mm-hmm. Wow. Rose said, I can't believe you're discussing killing family. Benjamin is no longer. He attacked me, sis. He attacked me. And I'm telling you, it was like maybe 30 minutes after he pecked me, I could still feel where he pecked me. I thought I was actually bleeding, but I wasn't bleeding. That little beak of his was like, he really came for me. Oh, man. That was not cool at all. That was not cool. I wonder if Benjamin can understand when he hears you guys talk that you're plotting against him. But you know what? We don't really talk around him that we're going to kill him, or do we?
No,
I don't think so. No. Yeah, but he is kind of human. I think all our animals are kind of like
human.
Not human, but they act like they know something. But he's mean. I don't like him anymore. He's mean. Minstrel show, shucking and jiving equals okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Jet Union says this was not the place to vent. We need to stop putting these people on pedestals. Yes. Well, you know what? Not on a pedestal, but saying that, was this a part of a big scheme of things? Was this a part of...
Wait, what are we talking about now?
It says this was not the place to vent.
What was not the place to vent?
I don't know. Is it our topic? I don't know.
Are you
putting these people on pedestals?
I don't know where.
That's what I'm thinking she's talking about.
If that's what she's talking about, is the topic that we're talking about tonight is distractions, and it's not putting them on a pedestal, but it's showing what distractions are being used to take our people off of the how do you say, the track of preparation for or what's really going on, and keep them from understanding on how to prepare when the food's not enough in the grocery stores, to keep them from making these serious decisions to be able to survive in the coming event. So it's about the distractions, not the putting them on a pedestal, because we don't put them on a pedestal.
No. The only star that's in my life is Maya Haya, believe it or not.
That's right.
That's it. I don't do the stars. I'm not starstruck at all with anything or anyone. No.
Yes.
That's at Shay. Phil R says Mora teachers by putting your hands to the plow and showing the work to motivate us to do better also. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're trying to do our part because we all have a part to play in this end time move of God, right? Of Yah, we have to do our part.
That's
you
right.
know, so thank you, Phil.
Yes.
The one says, "Oh no, not Benny. Y'all definitely need a class on plucking feathers." I did it once when I was 9, and I'm still traumatized by that experience today. Let me tell you, Kenny got that one. I'm just gonna eat
That's
him.
all right.
I'm not gonna take. Wait, you're going too fast.
I am. It jumped off.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Where did it go? He said he's still traumatized. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
When Will slaps Chris while America slaps us. Yes. It's true. Takesha says, if anyone's interested in visiting the Gambia, please book Kenny and Terry's consultation services. Oh, Takesha, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Send us an email to the arrival20@gmail.com. Plum Jade said, minstrels, performers that reinforce negative stereotypes. Oh, well, definitely. Yes, that's what I thought he was saying. And yeah, that was happening. Ronald Webb says, Will hit the wrong person. Hope the brother seeks some spiritual Hebrew help. Yes. And Shay says, keep the wool over people's eyes and smoke screens up.
Yeah.
Takesha says, yes, Kenny, I said the same thing. America had authorities on horses whipping Haitian people who were trying to flee their country. The Ukrainians are welcome here. It's been like that forever. I mean, just think about every situation that ever happened to us as a people or us in America, and the reaction or the help that we got, or how they helped us, or how they called herself helping us. And just compare it to any other nation or any other people and see how we were always left to survive, to make it on our own, or make it the best way you can. But one thing about us as Hebrew people, we have the know-how, and we are gifted. We created in the image of the Most High. So in us is the power to survive. We're survivors. We can do it. We can survive. You give us, like they say, you give somebody a lemon and you make lemonade. We learn how to survive off a little bit. We can turn that thing into much because it's in us. And that's just the way it is, Takesha. They do everything for them, but for us, forget about it. R. Hogan says they are packing America once again like they did during the construction of America. Don't want the melanated people to be the majority here in the U.S. Yeah,
it's obvious.
It's obvious. Michael Cody says, hello, Kenny and Terry. Hello, Michael. How are you? Takesha said Biden sent $1 billion to Ukraine. Meanwhile, people here are still hurting from the can't pay bills, can't do anything. But what's that all about? What? $1 billion.
To give them money. It's
just insanity. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so our Hogan says, I don't think she meant that you guys are putting them on a pedestal, but that this society puts them on this high seat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He said $2 billion. Whoa. Phil says, are you tapping my thoughts? The Father's perfect presence and protection as we prepare against the coming tribulations. Yes.
That's at R. Hogan. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Shay says 101 watchers, 69 likes. YouTube, please click like, thumbs up. Thank you, Shay. Joseph says, I watched the whole slap today, and it definitely was real. Thank God Chris Rock behaved in a professional manner, and it did not dissolve into a street brawl between two black men in front of the world. Yes.
Well, what was that?
Oh, where's my phone?
I don't know. Okay, anyway, let me read this. It says, has everyone seen the racism illustrated towards African Americans in Ukraine? I was disgusted. I know.
Is that the students that were there and they were trying to get on the train and they couldn't get out? Yes, that was horrible.
That's right.
Horrible.
Yeah.
It is.
Thank you, Rose.
Oh, Rose, thank you.
Super sticker.
Thank you, sis. We appreciate you. KO is coincidental. Okay. Hadassah says, Homestead Heart on YouTube did a few videos on how to process chickens and pluck them. It's a great channel for farming. Okay, thank you. We'll check it out. All right.
You were talking about us, everything we make a lemonade out of lemons. That's everything we touch is blessed.
Everything.
They brought us they took our descendants to a land, that wasn't really doing anything, and then it flourished.
1 second.
And then they also took us to the land that was UK as well, and that was blessed, and they everywhere our feet tread is blessed. And it wasn't to bring out whether Will was right or whatever. Anyway, it's just back to the distractions. Like that was one. You good?
Oh, this was a distraction.
No,
that was not a distraction.
Okay.
That was okay. So, descendants from Africa says, "Tell me, Terry, we come from descendants who taught us survival, love, and faith. To God be the glory. To God be all the glory." Because let me tell you, and I can just speak on my mother alone. My mother, God rest her soul, was awesome.
I don't want to get into that though.
And she taught us. I didn't even know she was all the things that she did, and I see all the way that my mother was such a survivor, and she was such a wonderful person. And yes, she taught us faith, she taught us everything, and we have it in us. So we have to pass it on to our children, and the men have to pass it on to their sons, tell them who they are, speak into their lives, get them off these games, and get your boys and walk down the street, go play ball, and get into their heads. And it's time for us to really start passing down our legacy and what we have. And even though we feel like we don't have it all or have enough, what we have is enough to pass it on to someone else, to the next generation, to let them know who they are. It's time for us to love, feed, encourage, and uplift our offspring. It is time. It is time. That's what time it is for real. Now, I don't know, did this jump up or did it? Okay.
We're
right there. Okay. Takesha says, yes, sir. Everything Black people touch is blessed. Yes. And Blind Guy says, I have to go because my kids are distracting me. My kids are distracting me. Please discuss children next because I think I'm still a distraction to my mom and dad. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Oh,
thank you.
You're not a distraction to your mom and dad. Okay. Shay says, hi, Arrival. We are the most hated people on the earth. We need to be united in whatever we do. We are, and you know why we're hated, right? Because we are the people. We are the chosen people.
That's just someone else. So let's not get into that.
Which one?
Is here.
Oh, okay.
That's tabloid. I don't want to talk about.
All right. Our Hogan says, I was just telling someone this on yesterday that Black folks just keep amazing me how, though we have been through more than any other people on this planet, we still continue to create amazingly.
That's right.
And guess what else? We don't look like what we've been through, do we? We are them people. Okay? Yes, we are. What do you
No, here we are right here.
Okay. Remember Reconstruction, Rosewood, Tulsa, and 40 Mule Acres. Yes. Yes. Hey, Giselle, how are you? Okay, Real Talk TV says, what advice would you give a single mother of 5 interested in moving to the Gambia or another African country? I would say to make sure that you have a plan, right? And make sure that your plan is simple as possible. You don't need much to make it here. You don't need nothing big and fancy. And get your garden skills up. Learn what you're going to do to survive. How you're going to have extra money coming in, and pray, ask God for direction. And if that's what you want to do, you want to come back home, I'm sure He will make a way for you. And, just keep it simple and be wise and make a plan, a simple plan. You can do it. There's people here that have 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, and they're happy. The kids are out here playing, and everyone, you know what I mean? And they don't have a lot, but they're happy. You can do it if you want to come home. I believe you can do it. How about you?
No, that's good. I go with what you said. That's fine.
I know you have the simple advice.
No. I'm good with you. That's good. You gave the good advice.
Okay. Ronald says, we as a people got to wake up. We got to remember that we are still in captivity until we separate ourselves and come back to the Most High. Nothing will change for us.
Nothing will change. Nothing will change until
that
happens.
Is the truth.
That's the bottom line. We
have to change and turn. And what is that scripture? Second Chronicles 7:14 says, go ahead, what does it say?
If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, I will forgive their sins and heal their lands. And so, that says it all.
It's His people. And who are His people?
We're His people.
Exactly. So
we're the apple of His eye.
We have to do it. We have to be the ones to do it.
And all the evidence is coming out even more so. And it's going to be an undeniable fact for those who, the Gentiles, to actually have to. They're going to have to acknowledge it, whether they want to or not, because all the evidence is out there, and it's going to be undeniable. Who knows? They might say, we got to get these people out of here because they just, oh man, if we don't get them out of here, matter of fact, why don't you just give more than 40 acres and a mule? Give them all the gold, give them all the diamonds, put them on the ship and send them back.
Well, I think it's going to happen along those kind of lines because, according to the first Exodus, right? How Pharaoh and them at the end, he was like, get them out, let them go because all the plagues. The second Exodus is going to be so much more. Like every eye is going to see, and everyone's going to know who the Most High is and how He comes to get His children that have been scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. I personally think that we're going home on ships. Well, we're coming home on ships, and that the ships are going to be provided by the other nations, and our people are going to come, and He's going to get His children. I think we're going to be walking a little bit. We're going to be on ships, but when we all get to the wilderness, we are all going to be joined together, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. Just like He did it before, He's going to do it again. And this time, we are going to be a part of it. So it's going to be amazing. And I'm telling you, I'm excited to see how it's going to play out because it's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Okay, so where are we at?
We're getting close to the end there. We're getting down here, but yeah. Let me see. We're right here.
I saw you come down a lot. I just saw is this the last place I was at?
I don't really remember.
Okay, go down because I know it jumped. It's always jumping. Okay, Real Talk TV said, what advice? Okay, I did that one.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Descendants from, okay, she's talking to them. R. Hogan says, all right, Terry, don't look like what we've been through. Albuquerque, girl, we don't look like what we've been through. He has protected us, I'm telling you. African Queen says, living their best life. Our Hogan says, pray, 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 and prepare. Yes. Okay, that was at Real Talk. Okay. Maximilian says, hey, Kenny, I'm gone. I just said what I thought. Okay. African Queen says, great advice, Terry. Shay says, can you imagine what kind of people we can become if we pull our resources and put all our people first? Wow. I'm telling you, it would be like the old Wall Street. Remember the old Wall Street when they had their own movie theaters, when they had their own banks, their own grocery stores, their own everything, and they were doing well, and the people, the jealous people came in and sent planes and destroyed the city. But that's what I believe it would be like. It would be something so beautiful just like that. Hey, Dayton, how are you, girl?
Hello.
Coming soon. Real Talk says, you cold?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Real Talk says, okay, that's not for me. You can't find justice in a stolen land. Nope, can't. Yes, it is, brother. African Queen says, Brother Kenny, thumbs up. Phil says, hallelujah, 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 amen. We are walking up just like, woo-hoo! Yes, we are. It's going to be amazing, brother. So I'm going to meet you in the wilderness. When he comes, we're going to all be connected. It's going to be beautiful. African Queen said, that's right. African Queen said, yes, and we'll break bread one with another. Yes. Mickey Lee said, I got my backpack and hiking boots. I'm ready. Yes, yes, yes. And that's what we have to do. We have to encourage one another, and we have to just encourage one another as the time approaches, and just be steadfast, unmovable, full of hope, full of joy, knowing that our Creator is coming back for us, that He has not forsaken us. 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 Salah 77 says, greetings, Arrival family. Enjoy you guys always. Many blessings. Thank you.
Let's see if I can say this right. Shema Yisrael Yahuwah Eloheinu Yahuwah Elta. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. The Lord our God is one.
Okay,
Yes.
I need
Was
to,
that? Go ahead.
no, that's good. I love that song.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Descendants from Africa said, that's right, Kenny. People need to be humble and continue to pray. The first will be last and the last will be first. Our time is coming. Yes, it is. Stay focused. No, that's what we're trying to encourage everyone, that our time is coming, no matter what it looks like, because we are people that, the Bible tells us not to walk by what we see, but by faith. We can't be distracted of everything that they're putting in front of our eyes, that we have to walk by faith and know that if His word says, if He said in His word that He's going to do X, Y, and Z, He's going to do X, Y, and Z, no matter what it looks like. Mm-hmm. He is faithful, and He is a man that He cannot lie. I
just realized this light went off. Go ahead, but that's okay.
That He is a man that He cannot lie. So, with that being said, yes. Phil says, when the plagues start dropping, as we see all the signs in weather, fires, desolations, yes, yes, yes. Yep. Will Wimbush says, greetings, family, from Will and Pamela, soon to be home. Yes, everything's looking good, bro.
Yes, it is. It's looking good over there.
Everything's looking good. Well, I can only, but yeah. We'll see you guys soon. How is your garden coming along, family? I think you're gonna take pictures. Not pictures. Are you gonna show that in a couple days?
No,
yeah, because
it's coming
along good. Things are growing. Yes. Stacy said, please remember to hit the like button. Descendants from Africa, amen. Terry. Okay, Kenny, I'll let you say. Is there anything you want to add?
Well, no, that's it. But my whole thing for even bringing up the Will and Chris Rock situation was to just let our brothers and sisters know that you don't get distracted with stuff like that, because they're going to throw a lot of different distractions our way, because they don't want us to be prepared, because I believe there's a new, this is just my viewpoint, system coming about where, they're going to get rid of the fiat, the money, and it's going to be totally dependency on them as cryptocurrency. Just imagine, you can't get anything unless you do what they say.
Because they can lock your money down.
They can lock, yeah.
They can lock, because everything's online and digital, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
So if you say, well, I'm not doing that, they lock your account, and now you can't have access to money.
That's right. And their whole thing is they're going to use the needs, I believe, all of the needs that the people have to control the people. In other words, food. They know people need food.
Right.
They know people need, transportation. They know, and they're going to they're going to want you to come to them
for everything.
And it's going to be the same thing as they have the social scoring they have in China. Did not get off topic, but you have to realize that these distractions are here so that we don't see things like that. Like the social scoring in China, they start off with 1,000 points. Then, you have a AAA rating. And then if you look into it, just go look into it. And then when you do something wrong, they deduct. And then you have to come to them. So if you get a 500 score, then you're like, you got a D rating, and you can't use the transportation, you can't buy a house, you can't do it. So they're looking to bring that type of rating system and social scoring system. And they're going to use metaverse, they're going to use AI, they're going to use all of these things to bring that about. But what I'm saying is, don't get caught up in the drama and the hype of what's coming. I mean, what's going on with, how they're using our people, whether it was staged or whether it wasn't staged. Don't get caught up with the distractions. Stay focused and seek the Most High for your guidance, and you'll be led through this wilderness, like I always say. So that's all I have to say, and for now, anyway. Yeah. So that's why it's important to stay off of those distractions.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Max says, I will say this: fame makes people ungodly for the way they live. Nothing is off limits for them. Truth being told, I was ashamed of both of them for acting that way in front of the world.
I feel you.
Yes, so were we, because look at them,
That's true.
It's, yeah. Okay.
Did you have any more of this? Oh, 5-star.
Says Max, and Denise Spencer says, peace and blessing, guys. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.
To you too, Denise. I'm sorry.
You said both.
I know. Yeah. Peace and blessings to you too, sis. Yeah. No, I don't have anything else to say. I just want to say, thank you to the people who donated the super chats. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to Aunt Linda and Stacy for being moderators. We appreciate you so much.
Yes.
And I just want to say to everyone, hi Andrea, hope you're doing good, sis. I just want to say to everyone that, as the days are getting dimmer and the time is getting darker, that this is the time, for us to press in all the more, for us to seek the Most High in everything that we're doing. And I know a lot of people say, it don't take all that, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. You need to do all that and more. We are living in a wicked, wicked society where they call right wrong, wrong right, and they try to say that, abominations are normal. We are living in a sick world where everything that the Most High said should be, they take it and pervert it and make it unnatural. It's horrible. But he said in the last days that we will see these things. So my encouragement to everyone that's in my earshot, that I want to use this time to tell you that the Most High loves you. He is sending out a clarion call for his people. Those who have eyes to see and ears to hear that he loves you and he's calling for you. It's time for us to wake up. It is time for us to turn to him to lead us out of here when it's time for us to go. And when he comes and he makes that call, if you're distracted, you're going to miss it. So it's time for us to really, anything that we have attached ourselves to, or people that we have attached ourselves to that are not doing or being anything significant in our life, it's time for us to let go, like the runners do. Every weight that will easily beset us, it's time for us to just start like a runner, and just he has on hardly nothing, so he can run free. It is time for us to detach and to focus and look up, because our redemption draws nigh. That's my encouragement to y'all, and just be encouraged and have faith, not fear. You cannot fear. We can't have fear. We have to walk by faith. Faith in the Most High. Fear, he has not given us a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind, and we have to trust him. And yeah, I don't know where yes. That's what I have to say.
Okay.
How about you, baby?
I'm done. All I can say is good night to everybody, and thanks to moderators and everybody for everything.
Love y'all.
And
Be encouraged.
Since we got more people.
Oh yeah, say it again. Say it again.
The land.
Okay.
We wanted to help. Someone reached out to us. One of the, I guess the people who were in our group.
Mm-hmm.
They reached out to us and asked that they bought land here in Gambia, and they fell ill. And they were asking if we could just advertise that, they own the land free and clear, and they want to resell it to someone who might want to buy it. And if you're interested in it, it's a 40 by 40. It's near Gamba and Jelly. Mm-hmm. And they're asking pretty much on the same, close to the same price that they purchased it. So if you're interested in the land, and we're not selling it, we're just trying to help someone resell the land that they already purchased. They have the paper, so it'll be a simple transferring of the deed and everything. So if you're interested, email us and we'll connect you with that individual. And hey, maybe it's something you can use. And that's it.
40 by 40.
40 by 40.
Nice land.
Nice, yeah.
Paperwork's already cleared.
Mm-hmm.
A call already signed.
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
all right.
all good.
And how much is the land?
630, I think it was. 630,000 Dalasi for 40 by 40.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys.
All right.
Have a good night.
We'll
Thanks again.